Hello, everyone. My name is Wade the Wallaby, and I tried out Discord, and the confusion of stress of all of this is leading up to a conclusion. I still hate Discord, but I do like its things it can do. I have one conclusion. Yes, I may use it, but because of the confusion of streams, and I'm very new to it, there's going to be three problems. Number one, stress. My autism can't even handle how much it hates it. I get very stressed out when there is things in the way. Number two, my autism doesn't like when it's going to force when people are very nice. Number three, even though the people are nice, it gives out a very negative approach to what I am. And but my conclusion is I will use Discord. Only one conclusion. You like it. It seems like it bringing up to a conclusion that you guys really love me, no matter what it is. Pieces of mind of the internet hiding in a door that leads to a door that doesn't open properly. And that door can open up with one lock. When I opened that door, it led to some people. People that love my content so much that they even made a server just for me. A fan club. Would have imagined if something would have been so hidden from reach, out of my reach. It would have been so exploit. To release the content that I want you guys to understand that Discord and YouTube have two different varieties. If I keep doing on Discord, I won't get that much, I should say, love on YouTube than on Discord. The reason why is because I really want to use YouTube more often so I can actually have content that actually is much more usable. But to my knowledge, depression is relevant. So if you're asking yourself, Wade the Wallaby, are you interested? Well, it's a yes or no. I may clarify that this thing is very interesting in a bad way. You help me out so much, but obviously it's not the end game. Wade the Wallaby will not even at least give out one chance. If you really like me that much, then that's a bonus. So, either if I have to use Discord or if I bust, leading to my brain exploding, which it probably has multiple times. And it's been doing it for a long time. In fact, I can't even handle it. The stresses of between Discord and YouTube have different things in common. Yes, it might be easier, but number two is that it's not relevant. If you guys really like that, which obviously your viewers, that you're chosen to be one thing. As soon as I let out Discord, you all loved me all at once. It seems like a stream of a bunch of people decided to just come out of their hole. So it led to the conclusion that all they wanted me to use Discord. Is it just because I really want to use Discord? No. Is it because that me saying Discord? No. And that I used Discord, that they let me know that it was me, more or less. By using this type of technology, it allows my brain to not function properly. My brain cells have completely depression, so obviously this is very damaging to my brain cells. Remember, my autism is completely different than yours, and mine. If you're autistic, you probably would understand what my stresses are. But if you're not, then you probably would just think, what's wrong with him? Is he an alien? No. Now you understand why that autism can really mess up things. What really a person does not like me, that I tried so hard. My autism keeps me away from things that it doesn't like. And when I try to force it or override it, it hates that. As you could see from other things, I was really stressed out. And I apologize from all that stress. But it's my autism, remember? It's really my autism. You can actually tell that it was literally blocking. It does this very rarely, but because I overcome my autism, it sometimes can override my systems. As you could see on my other stream on, well, this YouTube. Yeah, of course, because, well, I still think that this Discord thing, as soon as I keep doing this, eventually my brain is going to a meltdown. Eventually I'm going to plateau, which I think I am. And when that happens, that means I'm not going to act as normal. I'm not going to be as smart. I probably will lose a lot of memory, which probably will cause me brain damage of all the stresses, and of course, possibly cancer. Just like my mom. So, if you're thinking that you like Discord, you're going to have a lot of damage in my brain cells, which possibly will result to, well, death. Possibly. But it doesn't mean that I'm not a scientist or a psychologist. If you're a psychologist, you'll probably think, what are you talking about? Now, remember, I am autistic, so please, you got to understand that. There might be some words that I'm saying that make no sense, and that makes sense from an autistic person. But if it's like a normal person, something's wrong. But I'm not to offend other people that have a disability that is offending them. I am sorry. But obviously, I can't change that. Yes, obviously, there's no cure for autism. If there was, it probably would be ridiculous. It would break the reality of time, because I think that it's just is a different prospect of a thing. There's a lot of theories about what causes autism. I've talked about autism on my other channel, about how it affects me, how autism affects me, it's called. But because the other channel was terminated, and all those memories that were all gone from Minecraft Wade, the original Minecraft Wade, it really lost all of my type of things. It depressed me more than ever. But because this Discord thing is much more advanced to my user, it makes me feel like more income. Here's what happens to my brain. My brain goes to this action. I got two brains, autism and myself. My autism says, hey, you hated this more than ever because of the accident that scammed you. So my autism is going to say no. It voted no. So then, of course, my real brain says, we have to do this for the viewers and all the content. But the autism says no. So what happens is I override it. And that's what it looks like. Absolute chaos, especially without medication. It really goes over meltdown. My brain goes into a meltdown. And when it happens, I can't recover it, as you can see, calming myself down, but it's very hard. The older I get, the more susceptible of an aneurysm, which happened to my cousin in 2003. Not cousin, what am I saying? Uncle. Oh my God, I just made myself embarrassed. Uncle Mac, the man with the fiddle. You probably would have heard of him. He's actually famous. Well, until he died in 2003, I think. He was the most famous person that played a fiddle while dancing, which is basically impossible. Yeah, you can actually find him on TV, normal TV. Trust me. TV. He used to be on a band over at Branson. He used to play at Branson, making music. I even have his cassettes, which it would be really weird if it was copyrighted, which of course we technically actually owned it, but they're just old folk songs. Unless that didn't make some sense, which obviously something's wrong with YouTube, and it's like, hey, but it's like, what? That'd be weird, because it's just, it's in my family. I don't know how that, because he died. My mom told me that all of the rights were, all that stuff. I don't know how that works. Obviously, I'm not a lawyer. I'm just an autistic person that knows about rocket science and knows how to fly. Well, I do know how to fly a Cessna. Well, my dad always bragged about me flying a Cessna with the right type of conditions, because my dad tells me you have to fly this. I'm like, really? So that's why I don't use the Cessna much. But then when my dad left, I can do whatever I want to. You're thinking, wait, you just said you flew a Cessna. I meant on Flight Simulator X, not in real life. I have not flown in a Cessna. I have flown on an airplane, an Airbus, I think, but not one of those big Airbuses. No, not the Airbus 3. I can't remember that Airbus, but the normal Airbuses. And of course, yeah, I was, here to. First, I went to, Lambert Airport because it's St. Louis, and then I met this German guy on, I believe it was what's it called? A CRJ. It looked like I think it was a CRJ, and then of course it was Indianapolis, and then we went to Las Vegas. So, and then when we came back, it was a full comeback. I knew it wasn't Airbus. That was a definitely Air something. It was a small one, but it was like a 737. If you don't know about airplanes, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But obviously, when I talk about things that are like normal, I like to do that. But when it comes to talking to people on the internet, I do like to socialize. But obviously, letting you know that I'm autistic gives a effect that you understand. That Discord thing, I always hated it. I always hated when people started talking about it. Obviously, it came out in 2015, which that's when I started, YouTube. You think it's 2019, but I'm just gonna say I started 2015. I'm just making myself feel better. Back in 2015, and by the way, I really run a YouTube channel since 2012. I think. Back when I didn't know when. Well, if I did actually, I probably would be a squeaker because of how young I was. I was born on January 15, 2001. So it gives me that 2012 or somewhere around there. I do have some videos that have that, police that you get copyrighted, that I posted on my channel. So what am I saying? Thinking that I'm like on a different social media, but I'm actually literally streaming. It's weird. My brain gets confused. My brain gets confused of two varieties. So obviously, it seems like that. Okay. Now, the only time I probably would use Discord is if you told me to use it. But obviously, sometimes I'm actually playing games. But because of the fact that this is really challenging, this is not going to be easy. This Discord thing actually ruined part of my, routine of, what is my goal on YouTube. It ruined it. So I don't know what is my goal anymore. My goal is to reach 1K subscribers so I can stream mobily again. Which, if they change that, then that'll just be like, oh my god, I have to reach 1 million. That's never gonna happen. The only time that you get 1 million is I have no idea. But obviously, by you guys trying to share myself, it increases the possibility of, well, look, I already have 126. And that wasn't even at least 1K. So it's going to take, well, more than if I had my old channel and kept on going. I estimate I should say, the acceleration because most of the people were actually people at the school at Bevel West. So by me talking to people, it allowed them to socialize, to allow them to talk to their other friends, just, hey, there's this person, and that stuff. But when I went back in PE and telling all those people that my channel was terminated, that really shut down a lot of the socialization. So I told them to go to this other channel. That day was depressing. January 5th, 2019. Never forget that day. Never. Not not until I die, but I would never forget. If I say a million years, because that would be ridiculous. A million years is a long time. It's like the whole planet. A lot of things will change in a million years. The tectonic plates will move eventually. So if I was still alive in a million years, you know, things have changed. The faults and stuff. So things would be completely different. Unless if you had a time machine, but if you had a time machine, then it would mess up reality. Hey, I'm not like a person that knows about time. Unless if you're from Back to the Future. I never watched the. I probably when I was little, Back to the Future, like the first one when I was little. What am I talking about? I have no idea what my purpose is. My purpose is just you know, I just I bet you guys are like excited for some reason because I'm using Discord. I'm not using it. I'm just doing it so it makes you happy. I'm not using it. I'm just saying I'll still hate Discord, but I'll just say I'm using it. No matter what happens, using. So, yep. It's very bright out. It's really good for a stream outside. But too bad I can't stream unless if I record. If I record, that means I have memory. I tried, I haven't, oh my God, I haven't streamed on Periscope in a while. I forgot about that one. Twitter. Yes, I can stream on Twitter from Periscope. I forgot I could stream on there. I haven't streamed on there in a year. You know, it probably tell me what my last stream was exactly. That was a long time ago. Oh, pardon me of my yawning. It seems like that I'm running out of oxygen. I had this weird dream about a space station. But that was weird. That dream was weird. I mostly never talk about my dreams, but yeah, that was just the first, obviously. Mm-hmm. Let me just give me a moment. Oh man. Okay, all right, okay. So if you guys probably think that I'm cool, what am I saying? Yes, I will use Discord with only one conclusion. Why am I saying this again? Well, I like to say conclusion. only one conclusion about Discord. Yeah. It just, seems like you guys like it. You guys really love it. When I did that, you loved it. But a lot of people left. I understand probably from boredom, obviously. You gotta do other stuff. So, well, how much was I? Am I gonna get more subscribers by using this Discord thing? I doubt it because if they're using Discord, oh my god. If you have any answers, or wait, if you really want to have, all of I really want to make a server on Gary's mod, called the Wallaby Mob, obviously. I have a group called the Wallaby Mob on Steam. So please go ahead and get on there and, and stuff. And by the way, it's Skype pics. All right? With, and stuff. It's Skype pics. Just, you know. It's been so long since, is Discord gonna be my future? What? I'm not gonna say it's gonna be my main thing. But if you guys like it, then I'll do what you need to do. But I'll still hate to the guts. I hate it so much that nobody will even know about what's going on, and nobody will even have a chance of trying to, all of that, all of the crap, all of that crap that, you know, Um, it seems kind of hell at me. A bot? Who's laughing at my pink pony? Oh, okay. Okay, so I understand why these bots. Okay, we get it. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Au revoir.